Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Boy, I'm sorry for the extended delay there. Um, but we are back with some more Claire Obscure.
These are all expeditions?
A single Nevron took
Uh,
most of them.
Is it still around?
I've only seen it once, many years ago, so most likely not.
okay. First and foremost, everyone yelled at me last time for I didn't even think he was in my party, to be fair. So everyone got everyone got mad at me for this, so we are fixing. Or wait. There. Hello. All right, and then skills. We have to equip all of his skills because he's. Uh. Okay, and then. There we go. There, now he shouldn't be useless, but we are going to leave this area and we're going to go do those side thingies that I skipped over. Because I'll be honest, when I think side quests or like side content in a game, just finding a cave to me has never been, this is side content. Usually it's you talk to somebody in a town or something, and then they direct you as like, oh, there's a thing over here. There's a quest. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, but after stream, last time we played Claire Obscure, Syl was like, you haven't done any, Syl and Mac kind of, were both like, you haven't done like any side quests.
Let us get wet.
So we are gonna fix that. But yeah, no, yeah, like I said, I don't know. When I think side content, I don't just think just extra stuff. I usually think like actual side quest. And I thought like, oh, since it's a JRPG, maybe they'll send me back this way later. All right. Let's play raft volleyball. Wait. Share my passion for volleyball. The raft play volleyball with one of my creations. I captured a few baby gestrels we can use as balls. I asked for their consent. They all said yes. Anyway, my creation will shoot baby gestrels at you and you should just throw them back. Yeah, use your attack to throw them back. Okay. Do you want to try? Let's just try the weakest. Okay. Wait. Like this. Haha! There we go. Oh, you won. You deserve this award. Have fun with it. Understandable. Here you go. Let's go. This is kind of fun. All right. Oh. Okay. All right. Called by some drunk college grad. He can't hear me saying he's got the wrong number. Aw. It's kind of funny, though. This is actually incredibly hard. Okay. Mostly just, I think my raft is too big, honestly. Grr. This isn't even the hard one. This is the normal one. Okay, I'm thinking maybe I don't actually have to move around as much. Okay, because I couldn't see the baby Chestrels. I could see that. Normal. All right. And hey, I hit that one. Haha! There we go. Oh, you won. You deserve this award. Swimsuit for Lune. Strongest. All right. Oh. This damn fortress is not fair. I agree already. Alright. Okay, I didn't hit a single one that time. It's almost like they slowed down that time. I don't like that. All right. Grr. Okay, wait. All right. Okay. So you go this way. Like, honestly, if I could have just gotten, like... You got to this last one much faster than it took forever. Fair. No, but yeah, if I could even just have, like, a little more health for this one... Because, like, or, like, the recharge on my attack, if that could just be faster, this would be so much easier. Because, like, I messed up the timing barely because, and then suddenly I messed up for, like, 2 of them. Like, yeah, I feel like having at least half or a third of the guy's health would be a lot fairer. Yeah. I agree. Come on. Or a way to regain health. Some kind of way to regain health. Okay. Grr. See that one, like, sometimes he'll shoot them out and I will, like, still be recharging, hitting one back. Like that, and that just kind of doesn't feel fair to me. Like there. It's like if he shoots them too fast, then I can't hit them back. Damn it. Grr! Okay, wait. Okay, so strongest. Did anyone not struggle with this? Yeah, no, this is fair. The worst part is this is just giving me, like, side stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure this is not giving me, like, experience. I lost. All right. Volleyball. You know, do you remember when they were trying to make volleyball like a major sport? I used to see, like, volleyball games. Like, people used to make, like, volleyball, full volleyball games like all the other sports. And back in, like, the PS2 era, and, like, nobody does that anymore. I don't remember the last time I saw anything about volleyball. Since, like, yeah, like the Wii. I just think it's interesting and kind of weird that there's a concept that seems to kind of have gone away. I wonder if I'd have an easier time with someone other than Lune. But I think they're all the same. I'm just wondering if like the refraction period is better. Oh, they all do the same thing? Ah, never mind. Grr. Yeah, no, they're all the same. They all do the fire blast and don't actually like swing a sword or something. Fine. All right, I'm gonna give this. I don't know. Like. All right. Keep it going. But yeah, no. Like. I feel like I've not seen a game that's like a new sport. In forever. It's always like the same couple sports. For real, he shoots them so fast that I can't do it. So if you miss any of them, you're kind of just yeah. Okay, so strongest. No! The fire ones do 2 damage? I was doing so good that time. Okay. At least 2 damage. It's 2 damage to both of you. Wait, does it cost him 2 damage to hit the fire ones too? Because that might be the trick to winning. Is like, do not miss any of those. I swear I rotated. I was holding like, okay. All right. Keep it coming. All right. I hit that. All right. Hold on. We are gonna... All right. Lock in. Sitting up straight. As if I wasn't kind of already doing that, but like focus mode. Immediately lost. Locking in on my failure. All right. I'm looking. Immediately die. Ah, I was getting there. Hold on. Gotta be casual about it. Nonchalant. Get in the zone. Get in the zone. Auto zone. You know, sometimes I kind of hate how much, like, jingles have gotten in my head. Because, like, my train of thought a lot of the time to just random stuff is just an ad. Okay, hold on. I might need to just focus. Hold on. Okay. No talking. Got it. Hi, hold on. Wait, one more time. I got it this time. Okay. Okay, got it. No. Hold on. I know I have this. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, the curveball. I didn't even see that one. Actually, hold on. I need to. Where is brightness? Okay, let's see if this helps. It does look better now. I lost. Dang it. Ah, come on. Also, I love that the implication is that they made like this giant golem entirely for shooting children at me. Okay, this did not help. That was a bad call. All right, hold on. I don't know why I thought that would help. Okay. Grr. Okay, hold on. I think I have this. We have to have it. Okay, sack of potatoes. Grr. I'll be honest though, this is actually like, this is pretty fun. I feel like this would be a really fun actual multiplayer game. You know what I kind of miss? I feel like there used to be a time when a game mode like this, if they made like a, like there would have been a, like a whole multiplayer mode you could play with friends, even though this is an RPG. I feel like there was a time when that would have been a thing in a game. Well, I'm not, maybe not RPG, but a single player game. You know what I mean? Grr. Okay. A lot of mini games in the main campaign that could be, yeah, exactly. Like stuff like that's really fun. I push the button and it's like it doesn't work. I kind of, you know what? I'm having that happen a lot lately where it feels maybe I just need to start replacing more peripherals on my computer. Well, I need to replace my computer too, probably pretty soon. But maybe I need to start replacing some peripherals on my PC. Grr. Because maybe it is my controller. I actually recently replaced my mouse because my mouse kept disconnecting. With an old mouse that I literally switched only because like a newer mouse came with my keyboard and they matched. Also, like, I'm forgetting, like, what... I'm like... So, the only thing I really hate about this minigame is you really have to watch the gestrals, but it's so hard to, like, it's hard to keep track of, like, the direction you're facing. Like, and where your character is at. Okay. All right. Oh, we did it!
Avenido.
Oh, you won. You deserve this award. Have fun with this. Awesome! Start breaking down, you don't gotta back up. My PS5 controller just started having major stick drift. Crashing to walls and Death Stranding. Aw, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. Yo, but we did it! And wait. We can go ahead and be all like... Swimsuit 1, swimsuit 2. Alright. We all going swimming now. Oh, I can make her French! I'll be honest, I thought her tattoo on the little tiny picture was chest hair for some reason. And I was like, huh? I don't know, something about a lot of these things makes me just kind of feel like... I know technically this is part of, like, design. Like, I don't know, part of me kind of almost feels like it's like messing with like character design to pick the wrong things. There we go. I think she was already French. No, I know, but like, now she has the extra French outfit. Blue Nate in this swimsuit looks so goofy. Alright.
For a swim, swim.
Time for a swim. Alright. And apparently, I think you might actually have to just be French squared. Sure. But I think you're actually basically supposed to like actually go run through things like this, even if you don't have to, just exploring. Because they kept saying stuff like danger and didn't act like they were needed, so I just assumed I didn't have to go to them. Alright, well, I mean, obviously I didn't have to go to them, but like I said, I kind of figured there was gonna be something to send me there later. Alright, French squared. Le baguette sandwich. The feeling you slice a baguette and you put the baguette in the baguette. Actually, that's a very British thing, not French. Isn't Britain the one with the bread sandwiches where you like make a single slice of toast and then you put it between two slices of untoasted bread with butter and salt and pepper and call it a sandwich? Isn't that a British thing? I swear that was a British thing. Yeah, when it comes to side content, you've missed a lot of side bosses, like that one really big boss in the underwater area you ran from. Never went back to try to fight it. It's better to find areas that don't have that. Fair enough. Oh, yeah, no, look up bread sandwich. It's a real thing in British cuisine.
Good stuff.
I don't know if it's still a commonly eaten British food, but it is a thing they eat. That is a thing that has a Wikipedia article. And it's, like I said, it's a slice of buttered toast with salt and pepper on it between two slices of bread And it's called a bread sandwich. An area. Despite it being danger, it has some really strong Pictos you can pick up and dozens of levels worth of stats. Okay. I assume I'm supposed to fight this guy.
Great.
Exhausting power.
Constantine, theoretically of the 54th. We're born into a social contract, the terms of which are preset. We can neither negotiate nor decline. Our very first breath, that first wail as an infant, was deemed our consent. Before we can speak, before we even understand what it is that we're born into,
Okay.
we're bound. Lumiere operates a certain way. It favours a certain group and a certain outcome. And if you question the council, well, the council's going to question you. Push too hard to change
Okay.
things, and you just might end up on the next expedition. So, nothing ever changes. They just send us out to die, dissent us, and the status quo continues. At least out here, I don't have to pretend anymore. I don't bear the others any ill will. They have good intentions. But I'm not here for the painters. I'm here to build a new Lumiere.
Interesting. All right. Chromatic hexagon. Well, damn.
Spill some ink.
And all right.
Back.
Um. Okay,
Here we go.
I regret fighting this thing. All right. We'll just move on. Cause like, I'm not doing any damage to that thing, so why bother? I don't know, maybe that's just the kind of person I am. Like, or maybe it's because I'm doing it on stream, but like, I just never really want to sit and bash my head against something. You know?
No.
A ski cannot go underwater yet. Interesting. Oh, wow, we can really go far, can't we? Also, that is Lumiere. I thought that was Lumiere, but you can almost go like we can see Lumiere from here. That's kind of crazy, actually. Like Emperor from Punch Punch Forever. He made a TikTok about why Duolingo sucks for learning Japanese. Oh, yeah, no, I actually, I've recently started seeing him places. Like, he has a whole YouTube channel you can go watch. I don't know how I feel about him and his opinions, because, I I can't tell. Apparently, I can't tell if it's a parody or not. Because some of his opinions make me already make me kind of upset, but it's funny. Okay. Spring Meadows. So this was the original danger area that we never went into. So if we pop back here. Abyss Cave. Sheep statues. Oh no, they're alive. They're like glowy ghost sheep. Is it just you? Are you the only thing in here? Haven't watched the other stuff yet, but it was funny.
Oh well.
Oh. All right. Oh. I don't know why, but suddenly it's really hard to time anything. There. Let me go first, please. Oh. God. Okay.
I'll do it.
It's so difficult to time anything. Why can you go so many times?
I'll do it.
Sorry. I kind of interpreted all the weapons, the weapon little pop-up things as this is what you're supposed to be putting your stats into. And like, sure, it has some variation, but it's mostly all the same. Like, most of the weapons tend to be the same handful of weapons. So, but that's kind of just how I ended up interpreting it. And,
Lovely.
Ancient Gestural City. I assume you can hear me now?
Nice.
The main way to get a lot of stats is having high-level Pictos equipped. Camera? Game? Hello? Hello? Gonna follow the characters at all? There's nothing. I can't even see. Okay. I guess leave and come back and see if it's not broken. This is how the camera is. Because... yeah, no. Then, yeah, I just can't go in here. This is unplayable. It's broken. It's not following behind me. Like I hate it. I can't do that. I don't like it. I'll try again. God damn it. All right. Fine. If I just go far enough one way, will it shift me somewhere else so I can see? Because I can't see anything at all. Was the whole... so there was just no point to this at all? At all? I didn't even pick anything up. It's just nothing? What did I pick up here? I picked up something like right here. But why would you even make this if you're not going to put anything in there? Because, you know, I only picked up the thing right here. I don't get it. Can't go back far enough in the clip, but I think it was a pink pickup icon. Yeah, I am positive that was right here. And then I went in, and then it was like just nothing but the worst camera angle in existence. All right, I guess we have all of that up here to go into. Grr. A signifier that some areas there's just one item. Find an expeditioner. A missing expeditioner. That's curious. Okay. Was it Angle or Angel? It's the first one. All right. And I didn't go in here. I believe at least.
Useful.
All right. I guess this is another terrible room. Honestly, I don't get the point of those. If you're just gonna give me a single item and have nothing to like explore or do or anything, why even make a whole map for it? Just put the item on the ground right there. I don't get it. But yeah. All right. Did I buy all this yet? No, missing a haircut.
I'm the fastest ball.
I'm the fastest ball. Redwood's danger. The scenery might have made it for a level that never got completed. I mean, you know what? I guess that's fair. Just because I find it annoying doesn't mean that it's bad. An odd-looking fountain. Chroma rolls inside. Yeah, okay. What is Chroma? The money sink. It's like what powers magic. Oh, okay. They're like, danger! There was nothing in there other than the money sink. Which I assume is going to summon a monster or something, like a boss, if I use it. Right. So we used this Gestural Beach already. But we have yet to go up here. Check this out. Yellow Harvest. But yeah, so I guess, what is it, just like... I guess we just don't have... The money in this universe isn't solid. It's kind of an interesting thought. Oh, wait, that's the... Wait. What? What? You know what? I'm starting to feel justified for... Oh, there we go. For not doing these areas before.
Wow. That Nevron is the size of a mountain.
Is it eating the mountain?
Oh, you can tell that Gustav had probably a line there. Oh. Alright, am I the only one seeing this? Nevron that is not hostile. All it does is eat the landscape around it. Interesting. Yeah. Poor Gustav. The man was waving so many death flags, though. All right. Let's see. Here really was the main one being didn't have any weapon passives. True. Well, also, like, he was just so ready to give up all the time.
Place on me.
Chroma is flowing.
Ready to strike.
3,000? Galtaram. But yeah, no, like... There's like a way up and around, probably. No? No, we'll come back to that in a moment then, I think. Ponies. But yeah, no, like I said, he had so many death flags. The whole opening scene, him like so willing to like give up on their quest, and him trying so hard to like basically self-sacrifice for Mael all the time. Yeah, no, exactly. The man was just ready to go.
Take cover.
All right. Oh.
Let's have some fun.
Take cover. The elements dance. Feel the burn.
There we go. Yeah, his first act after waking up on the beach. I mean, to be fair, he at least did see all the other dead expeditioners, including his friends, and that's when he decided to end it all. So I mean, in his defense, that's at least a little bit more reasonable than just like, good morning. Oh, no. But like, still, the fact that he went there instead of like, he didn't even wait for like the sorrow of the moment to set in. He was just ready to go. Damn it. Yeah, no, didn't even try to look for other survivors. Like, how was his first thought when he survived not to maybe other people survived? Like, I don't know, I get grieving, but like... You know, you'd think... Actually, I'm actually thinking I need to actually start paying attention to the stats and not just doing whatever. Although Mael does need health. All right. Oh, Gustav would have said something there too. Oh. Damn. I will say though, the game genuinely did give me, start years do feel a lot emptier without the guy. Yeah. But the game kind of gave me the vibe that it like didn't even want me to go exploring. Just the way the characters talked about stuff.
Good stuff.
Like they were so like, we gotta get here. You know, it's kind of a funny thought also. What if we went like, what if back at the Blue Tree, there's a bunch of expeditioners still there?
Interesting.
You know what I mean? Because they were always like, we gotta wait for 3 days at the Blue Tree. It's part of the protocol. What if like a bunch of them are still just there? More people survived than we thought. And there's just like, you know, like 4 or 5 people just sitting at that Blue Tree being like, man, is this it? Is this everybody?
Interesting.
It would have been so funny. The secret party member, and it's just like Terry or something dumb like that. Missed you, Terry. This is a big, all right, big map. Oh, another one of them. I don't care enough. I genuinely don't think you're gonna even give me anything of value.
Nicholas,
All right.
Expedition 44. The idea was you'd only have to fool the first one. Then Jules can wear its carcass to trap the next, and so on, until we all have proper cover. But disguising ourselves as Nevrons has proven to be extremely ineffective, to say the least. Maybe they recognize each other by their chroma. Anyway, it was an utter failure. To any expeditions that follow our trail, do not disguise yourselves as Nevrons. It doesn't work.
Interesting. Do they just like, how do they like, okay, so that wasn't on the docket for us to try. So do they actually like send people back from these expeditions? Like it kind of seems like they don't. So like, so like, how do they know not to try? Do they just like throw out everything from their previous list of ideas to try every time some like expedition doesn't come back? Because like, how do they know that you can't disguise yourself as a Nevron? Such a big map. Like this is bigger than some of the actual like game maps. This is screaming cutscene area. Oh. That are leaving all the hooks for us. Yay! Alright, this thing's kind of cool. A glacé.
Let's spill some ink.
Alright.
Can sword his death.
and sets you on fire.
Let's dance.
Ready to obey.
You can just revive her.
Won't disappoint.
Like so. And then you.
From fire.
A storm is coming.
Can do that.
Parry it.
Like so. And then him. He doesn't even need that. That's pretty solid.
Precise strike. Rune, watch out.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Okay.
And
Oh well.
okay. Let's go with
Disaster exposition, eh?
okay, so
Just try it.
Not giving up.
we got our 2 high damage dealers back up. Don't have enough revive tints yet.
Time to end this.
Let's go with
I can do it.
okay, so
Parry it.
all right. Yeah, the expedition that let us put all the climby and hook things around. Like,
The dance begins.
you have to assume somebody put those in.
From fire.
Maximum damage. I would have lived.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Let's dance.
Just try it.
I'm out of revives, though.
Let's go the path.
Gives 50% of health. Okay.
Not impressed.
All right. Sure.
I would have lived.
Okay.
Oh well. Oh well.
Man, I really hate these. The earthquake moves. All right. I guess get back to healing yourself. Apparently we didn't do that enough.
That's better. Ready to strike. I would have lived.
Okay. The only thing I'm doing to chip away at his health is these dumb parries. All right, there we go. Slowly but surely. Yeah. Additional perfection.
Here we go.
Yeah, no, the Verso does not do that much damage.
My turn.
There we go. 17.
We lay the trail.
All right. Cool. Random boss. Verso got a level up, so now he's up there with Lune. Did we get a map for this area? Or anything? Does do quite a bit of damage, but he's a win more character with how he's currently set up, I think, since he loses DMC style grade when he gets hit. I might bench him. I might actually go back to benching him. I like CL so much more than him. Hi. Now there's just another thing up here. The Lost Woods? What is this, Zelda? The new CL? I would, yes. Yeah, go back to that. All right, Lost Woods. Going back and doing all this old content. Oh, it's one of these.
Useful.
Aline's Glass House, a music record. Okay. Well, having him as a support, he's got weapon that makes him better at lower grades, but if you just want damage, CL's probably better. Yeah, that's more my game style. I will say though, Verso seems like he is really hard to take down because he has really good self-healing spells, and so I can kind of see him being better as your last stand character. That's why he was my support. Oh, that's what you mean by support? Then yeah.
Ate grinda.
Acceleration. All right, I think we're almost ready to move forward. I think I finally did all the side content.
Let us get wet.
Like, yeah, we've done everything in that starting zone now. For maybe this, and I guess that arena. I mean, he was supportive. Give other characters more of those blue pips powers them all up. At least it did an alright amount of damage. Yeah, no, like I said, he was pretty solid. He wasn't like bad. It's just he's not really meshing with my style of gameplay. It's just gonna be another like cave with a boss, isn't it? Oh. Is it a cave in Clair Obscur? It's a boss. Okay. Interesting. Maybe it's not a
It's
boss?
an ambush.
Oh, thanks, Verso. Yeah, no, Verso. Way to be. You really were just, like ready to just let me know. Really hooked me up there. I mean, the timing on that was perfect. All right, well, you know, let's go fight the monkey. Let's at least try. Also, how did I do genuinely question how did Lune collapse the floor? Giant sapling. The walls are moving.
Watch out. Parry it.
Okay. Then make you weak to fire.
Thunder.
Okay.
Ready?
Uh. Okay.
Ready to evade.
I'm waiting on me.
A storm is coming.
Oh, it's weak to fire. Perfect. Okay. And not just weak to...
I'll do it.
The walls are about to crush you. What am I supposed to do about that?
Not today.
A storm is coming.
Okay. And canonically, everyone was on it. That's fair. And then... So what are you supposed to do there? I did this quite late and I still barely got it. Fair enough. Oh, I love that SKA is just right there. I didn't even see him until it was already loading out. Okay, that was great. Crushing Cavern lost. Blah, 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 blah. Suba. We have an area right here. The funny part is that like everyone was like, you missed out on so much. You're so under leveled. You're in the side content. You missed out on all the side content. But like all the side content seems stronger than the main stuff. To a point where I'm like, how was I ever supposed to do any of this? Like, a lot of this does feel like endgame content.
Swimsuit on.
Swimsuit on. No. To be fair, you're
Good
doing
stuff.
I mean, the only Act 1 side content that I still have that I'm aware of is the arena, the Gestural Arena.
An advantage.
I'm like positive I got everything else. Did you ever go back and beat them all? No, we can go do that. Like we're moving around the map pretty fast. All right, so here we are. We've explored pretty much everything available to us. All right, just got to do the arena. And then move on, I suppose. All right. The secret gestural arena was... Oh, it was this. Okay.
Acceleration.
Acceleration. All right. Hidden gestural arena. I actually think for this, I wouldn't even use Luna anymore. I actually think I might do either Verso or Verso or Mael. Let's do Verso. Pretty sure we did do Matthew the Colossus. All right.
Oh well.
All right.
Just try it.
Then, oh, okay. And
Light shines. Just try it.
oh yeah, we're gonna destroy this then. Yeah, no, Verso's got this. Not killed the boss near the Eski's place, nor the boss at the underwater area. Didn't kill the side boss there either. Like the big open world bosses?
Not impressed.
Okay. Only Eskia is a big Eskia is a big open world boss. They're in the maps.
Bring it on.
Okay. Grr.
Manage. Didn't really need it. Oh well.
There we go. You recall the really tall one underwater. You know what? Yeah, I do actually, now that you mention it.
Not impressed.
His base attack does more than some of his actual attacks.
Bring it on.
I think that's kind of funny. His special attacks.
Not impressed.
There we go. Let's go with...
Light shines.
Wow, why am I doing so much less damage now? Oh, the roulette. True, true. They are kind of fun to parry. See, like, that's so much weaker than his base attack even. Well played, you deserve this. And Julian Tinyhead. Alright.
Bring it on.
Okay.
Let's carve a path. That's better. Not impressed.
God, he has no...
Oh well.
It's so hard to time his counters. Okay. Hold on, let's try that again. Do I heal? I do. Okay. Equipping all the solo Pictos you've gotten. Solo Pictos? Energizing start. God, there's just so much. All right. If exhausted, break, counterattack. Death, deal damage to all enemies. Honestly, I know I know exactly who that needs to go to. When falling oh no. Are any of these actually good? I can't tell. I don't care enough anymore.
뭐지? 있어?
All right.
아, 몰라.
I don't think I had that.
You're outmatched. Bring it on.
I did not see that.
The light shines. Just try it.
There we go. Ow.
I think I'll improvise.
There we go.
Bring it on. Just try it.
And then
Just try it.
and I'm pretty sure I win. Next attack.
Oh well.
There we go. Okay, I beat the arena. Ever seen anyone beat this boss in this few tries? Here, now get out of my sight. Solo fighter. I'm gonna switch out roulette for solo fighter. Alright guys, this one. Okay. Alright. Yeah. And we can go. Although Verso leveled up, so maybe you're... medium single target light damage. You also got powers finally. They're placed for 2 turns. Applies current stance and gives 2 to 4 AP. Fire damage, 2 hits. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, why would I ever use that? Run to 3 allies. Physical damage. That's good in case I need her. Shocked you got that in tune with his parry so fast. That was well done. I have no idea how I did that either. I'll be honest. Let's... I think this is the way, and you... There, that should help you out a bunch. All right. Just locked in. Yeah, like I said, I have no idea how I managed that. All right. All right, I believe... I don't really want to bother with going back to beat optional bosses, to be honest. So we're going to go back to progressing. That is all right with everybody. I wouldn't say they're necessary. Everyone was just like, you missed so much content. You're under level. And I'm like, there's no way I'm under leveled. Like a dragon over there. We're defo under leveled. You know, bosses are not meant to be, like, a boss is not meant to be beaten easily. It's meant to be, like, a thing. That's the point of a boss. I would argue these optional bosses y'all have been making me go, been wanting me to go deal with, are way harder because you're not able to do anything to them. All right. Doo-ba-da-doo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo. I love that she just flies. I don't know why, but I find that so amusing that she can just fly. Wait. Why am I one chroma elixir short? Like, I'm always like one chroma elixir short every time I switch areas. I wonder what that is. Should probably be fine for now. That's like another part of the thing, is that I probably wasn't going... I don't really like messing with the Pictos too terribly much. It's just too many options, honestly.
What have we here?
Like, this is an RPG where I feel like they give you too much options to your own detriment. Like, most RPGs I've played, even JRPGs, you get like 2 or 3 options per like area, and then you go up and then you have your like 2 or 3 options for the next area.
Careful now.
Ready to parry.
Do you mean?
Not giving up.
There we go. Let's see here. I thought, okay, people are telling me multiple different
An
things.
advantage.
And also, the Pictos don't really do anything with your damage. Or with your stats. There we go. God damn it!
Here's your card.
We're just gonna, like, the AP one you just picked up gives you 500-ish health. Huh. I'll be honest, I've only ever looked at their direct effects to my knowledge. Like, I didn't think they did. Hold on. Picto, burning shot. Yeah, I guess I see that they, I guess, yeah, no, I've never once looked at the stats. I just looked at the bottom part. Levels are for the stats rather than the passives. Also removes status effects. Feebling mark. Percent damage if on the first hit once per battle. Gain powerful if fighting alone. There. You're not mastered whatever you have. Switch you out for that, actually. That's a really good fit for you. And you, since you're gonna be solo fighter, rush. Gain powerful. Calatron. Agility, vitality. All right. Duenum. Bye. All right. Yeah, no, with the Pictos, I've only ever looked at, I have only ever looked at,
Here we go.
I've only ever looked at the main effect that I never once looked at the stats. I didn't even notice that the stats were there. Because, like, I was looking at them as accessories. Like, if you've played a Final Fantasy game, where they have the accessories that you equip, and they just give you an extra little effect.
Careful now.
I can do it.
Ready.
Okay.
Nice.
God damn it! Dozens at the time as like adding the rings to it.
Dodges, yeah.
All right. In the overworld. Yes, of course. All right. Okay, I need to take a quick be right back. I'm so sorry. That's part of the reason why I was running anyway. Anyway, be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's actually fight them then. Okay.
My sword is death.
There we go. There we go.
I'll do it.
And there, you're dead.
On fire.
Your head is a storm is coming.
And then you.
Feel the burn.
You know, Lune really needs an AP generator attack. Or not attack, a Picto. A Ramasan Troubadim. right. Longer shell. Interesting. Lumen alert, breaking shots, augmented first strike. I don't even know who that's on, but doobity doo. You haven't even been fighting. How did you level up? Okay, and we can do... Oh yeah, we have to equip attacks, don't we? I forgot we had to do that. That is something I will say that I've never really been a fan of in just games, period. Is I hate it when... I hate it when you have like something like spells or attacks and you actually have to... You don't just get access to all of them. All stains to deal high elemental damage to the target. I'm with you. I wish it wasn't like that. Yeah, it's like... Because, like, it just doesn't make sense. Oh, that's actually damage to high single target damage. Medium. Honestly, I have never used this, so we can switch that out for... to all enemies. And then rush. What else haven't we used? All right, that's fine. Engagement. Oh. Okay. Percy, Ring of Fire. There's 2 more burns per hit. Honestly, I might keep Percy. Instead of guard up. I've never used that. Near. Actually, da-ba-da-da. Switch that out. Can break. That's actually way better. There we go. Troubadour. Ramison. Lennon. Turn start of stance, let's switch to defense stat. This Dwenum? Oh, okay, that's actually difficult. +5, +7. 8 +5. All right. You... rank B, but 50% health. That's actually better. All right. Okay. That's the back the way I came, isn't it? Towards the 33. Go to the big number. All right. Man, there is so many like dead bodies here. Like a crazy amount of dead bodies. Like, I assume that means that this is the part where most expeditioners get stuck. Lore-wise. Sakapatat. Also, looks like a lot of Gestrels try to attack. Bit of a risk with my PS5 controller. For stick drift, don't have any. Had the thought of, what about a mild acid? And lo and behold, it shockingly works. No more stick. Yo, sweet. What acid did you work? What mild acid do you just have on hand? That's my question. Damn it.
Here we go. Take your shot.
Let's spill some ink.
All right then. Then we go.
Flames rain.
Here we go.
Then you.
Dodge seal.
Sure. Nade, hello. Oh, no worries. They have that like hydroluronic acid stuff that everyone always uses.
Let's spill some ink.
Actually, with her, I think I'm gonna go. I'm lurking because spoilers, but I hope gaming is going well. Yeah, gaming is going real well. I'll be honest, we're nowhere near any story content currently, if that makes you feel any better. We're kind of just in an area that's really big trying to navigate, so. But yeah, it's going well. Boy. Oh, by the way, I need to talk to you kind of about the project. I will be able to do the thing in like a week or two, not a. Just in case you're still here. Sakapatata. Yep, alright. Cool. Just letting you know. Because I'll be honest, I meant to like, no worries. Yeah, no, I'll be honest, I meant to message you about that forever ago, and I forgot because my new life and schedule that I've been doing has made it difficult for me to remember to do a lot of things. Like, I've kind of been a little bit like a scotch out of it for a while now. Actually, I'm thinking that way was like a bonus area. My PC. No worries. I totally feel that. I really need to like. I need to work on getting my PC fixed up more. Cause my GPU isn't is actually kind of lower end now. Not quite lower end, but it's like bottom of medium end. And so thus I need to get that switched out with something newer, and decided to die. Ooh. And on top of that, I also have been having issues, I believe, with my power supply. And it's all of my peripherals have decided to start dying. So I'm probably needing to go get me a new Xbox controller, a new headset.
Well, that will help.
But headphones, not headset. I hear the term headset and I think like VR. But no, I mean like headphones. But yeah, same here. Yeah. But it's the worst when your tech just suddenly starts giving out on you.
Useful.
All right, I guess I'm fighting you. He has a big sword. All right.
I'll do it.
All right then. So we go.
My sword is dead. To me and
Wildfire.
Renee, attention.
Okay.
en garde.
Lame. Lumina learned. Means we have to go heal again. But yeah, no, like, I don't, with the Pictos, since like, something about the Pictos just they don't feel like worth it to even pick up. I get so many that I don't even want to use. Come on. But yeah, oh, so I haven't really talked about this. I swear to God, get off. There we go. Cell is nocturnal now. the reason I sell is, or the reason I am able to be like streaming on the weekends again is because I have shifted to normal work hours, but they're graveyard. So, which is actually like super nice. Because don't have to worry about money anymore. Like, well, I mean, I do have to worry about money in the same way that everyone else has to worry about money, but like, you know what I mean? I don't have to be stressing about like I'll be able to easily take care of my own stuff and not worry anymore. Kind of money. No more selling plasma. But yeah, like I said, it's been making me nocturnal, so it's been I'm going to bed at 6 a.m. and waking up at 2 p.m. So we're gonna be starting stream earlier, and we're going to be real happy to hear that. That's nocturnal. You are definitely nocturnal. Everything I know about you says that you are a very nocturnal person. You may leave. I have no interest in speaking with you. Okay. Bye.
Looks like we passed the danger zone. And no sign of your special Nevron.
Oh, I guess we're lucky.
We are definitely fighting that Neveron, though. But yeah, like I said, go to bed at 7 to 11 a.m., wake up at 16 to 21. The owls and I speak the same language. But yeah, that's my new like work shift. So it'll all be different now. I'm pretty sure it's not this way. Where would that be? We got the one that's right there. Would it be over here? This is falling into the category of feels like I'm going too far.
Expedition 57, Carla. These siege engines seemed much more powerful in Lumiere. But on this battlefield, next to all these broken bodies, staring at the true size of the monolith, I feel despair. I dare not show my true feelings. As commander, I cannot yield to fear, but I can't help but wonder, is pressing forward the correct course of action? Our lives are forfeit anyway, but is there perhaps a better way to spend such precious coin?
Interesting. Wish I could have got Kasumi. Crossing the damn sea was hard, but oof, didn't expect to find a war zone brimming with Nevrons. Alright, Benism. Inverted affinity. But yeah, kind of wish I could have had got my education tonight. You know what? I agree. They actually say that, well, you're in,
Let's carve a path.
I can't remember what the age bracket was. It's a pretty big age bracket, though. But basically, if you're in this really big age bracket,
Here we go.
that you are way better off being, like, sleeping in and being more nocturnal. And then it's supposed to switch at a certain age, and I can't remember what that age is either.
My turn.
All right, very high. I kind of want to do that, actually.
Just try it.
All right, and
Manage.
perfect break.
Break.
I wanted to see how much damage that did. Aw. Don't want to part with my secret stash, but you've dueled me good. Have a look-sees. Yo, go! Look at me, how are you? Outfit for my Yell. Okay. Good luck on your trip. Alright. My Yell. Wardrobe. Obscure. Oh, that is really good. That looks very Game of Thronesy, actually. I'm really fond of just her base hair, actually. It just looks really good on her. Extremely angry. What's up, Gull? Right? It's so cool. I watched the wrong version of JoJo's Part 3 Stardust Crusaders. Did you watch the old OVA anime? Which, I'll be honest, having seen that is a kind of a bragging right. Yo, Toast! Been a minute, how have you been? Yeah, I watched the old OVA. Like I said, the OVA is classic. I feel like that's like bragging rights stuff that you've seen it. Where is the last of this? Oh.
An advantage.
I didn't understand anything at all while watching it. Ah, that's fair. Wait, is it 10 hours long? No, about wasted OVA is peak. I've been... Yo, nice! Congrats. Alright. Over the bridge. Stretchy stretch. I kind of feel like I should have camped one more time before I started doing this.
We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, my
I
Elliot.
thought you would understand. You said you spent your immortality
Wait.
burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you? And you.
Do you expect
You're
to
so
find Lab?
scared. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
They're just in swimsuits. I don't know why that's funny to me.
We need to continue.
Why do you...
Mael.
I mean, yeah, it's not like anyone came back. Like, you had to keep doing the expeditions. Of course they're not living. Why do you think you had like 60 of these? Is it Bill's cipher on her chest? I think it's just a tattoo, but it's still funny. Nothing as she points to two gals dressed in swimsuits like they're on a holiday. Yeah. Yo, the design on this one's cool. I mean, I really like the lamp boss too, but this one's sick. And we're falling into a river of blood. Oh, okay. Those Piccolo levels of aura farming. Study that, man. The last moment had eyes. Of course, there's just a pool of blood down here that's still here. Hey, at least they're appropriately dressed now. Not only is it a good name for an album, I'm pretty sure it is a name for an album.
Ready?
God, this thing looks cool. All right. Bugs Pond, OG, Ocean of Blood, and Coastline of Blood. Just shores of flesh, rivers of blood, shady trees of eternal torment. Aye. Flowers of teeth. I don't know. Doliste. Oh no. He is weak. He is strong against thanks, Nutty. I really appreciate it. So he is strong against darkness. That's not good. Okay. So at least she's not useless.
Dodges, yeah.
And he's not hard to hit. Good. Lake of God. I was gonna say this game looked good, but I saw it's turn-based combat. Turn-based combat is peak. I love turn-based combat so much, honestly. Like, turn-based combat is genuinely like one of my favorites.
Ready to evade.
This guy actually isn't that strong at all, actually. He has to have another phase. Souls-like combat or FPS shooters. I mean, to be fair, this is an RPG. Okay. Honestly, I think we just need to recover it and bring back CL.
You can't leave us yet.
Okay, so you can heal CL.
Take cover.
was I supposed to time that last that one? Okay, that's fine. Whatever.
Saved me.
Okay, and then you need to. Sorry. Sorry about that. Hey, so you desperately need to do your super strong attack. There. Then you.
Ready to evade.
All right. And then.
Here's your card.
The elements dance.
And I think lightning. All right, next phase, or do we win? But yeah, no. Like, some of my favorite games of all time are turn-based. I'm a huge Final Fantasy stan. Or I was, back when it was turn-based.
Lune, I told you.
Oh no.
Spill some ink.
Okay, let's do... Okay, Verso. Maybe?
Just try it.
God, okay.
Stage effort.
Uh...
I would have lived.
It's just as uses Stormblood. It doesn't tell you what that means. Rank S on break.
Break.
You know what? Verso might be the key here. Now, with Verso, I can go...
That's better.
Gradient counter. It's like all of his stuff is physical. What does that even mean?
Bring it on.
Damn. Okay. Damn, I almost got him on my first try. That was actually super good. All right. Let's maybe just for comedic purposes, we will put them in a normal outfit. Sakapatate. We'll put her in just expedition uniform. All right. And we'll try it again. But yeah, no, I love pretty much any game, if I'm being honest. There's only like one genre of games that I just actively that I just don't like, and that's MOBAs.
Let the ink flow. I'm back.
But yeah, MOBAs are the only type of games that I just don't like. Everything else I'm quite fond of.
Here's your card.
All right. Okay, and then now you're that high, so then I can go.
You're
Grr.
Here.
All right.
Here's your card.
Rain of Fire again.
I'm ready.
Okay. Combo. So plus 75% damage. Perfect. Okay.
Lovely to see you. Finesse and grace.
So much potential.
And then I just need you to heal her. Because I can't have her die, because she can start off doing her really good. Her really good move. Alright, Gull. Alright. He pulls out his other sword.
Careful, my
All right.
Let's spill some ink.
And then you.
Finesse and precision. Lune, watch out.
Sure.
flowing.
Okay.
You saved me.
Okay. Sure. Let's go with that.
A brilliant light.
They won't disappoint. I'm ready.
Okay, and then you need to do this.
Take cover.
God damn. Okay, it is going well enough, I suppose.
A brilliant light. Let's finish this.
All right. So then we need to hit with one more of these at least. Okay.
Lovely to see you.
No margin for error.
All right.
Lumière, attention.
No! If you push any other button
Attention.
when you're not expecting him to do the gradient one, it just doesn't work. It's already gone. Okay.
Here's your card.
Not today.
No! Oh well, we still have Verso. And this is phase 2 of our second attempt. So
I would have lived.
every time. This is why I hate having multiple versions of the dodging, because I'm never expecting it to be different. It's your second favorite. My guiding moonlight. Grr. Gotta just heal again, I guess. There we go.
Just try it. I'll manage. I would have lived.
Okay. Every time! I had it! And then he mixes it up with the stupid... Grr. So real. Oh well, it's fine.
Here's your card.
Thank you for the care package. I will do that. Stretchy stretch. Posture check. Hydrate. Yes, I am American. Regrettably. Wowie. Yeah, sure. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum.
Here's your card. Chrome is flowing.
What else we got here with you? So, no, Americans eat bread. Americans literally eat everything.
Ice.
Like, legitimately based on, you...
Let's spill some ink. On fire.
Is it true that Americans only eat loaf? What do you mean by eat loaf?
Feeling better.
No, wait!
Danger.
Like white bread?
Spill some ink.
Okay, so I would say if you were to change it up to, do Americans only eat like sliced bread, like pre-sliced bread, I would say that has a solid chance of being kind of true, because I think I would say it's probably like 80-90% of all bread eaten is probably, I don't know, actually not even that. Honestly, we eat everything. People eat whole wheat, oat, people will eat it like, I know people will eat like dinner rolls, oat bread, sourdough, whatever. People eat everything.
Brilliant light.
Cornbread? Cornbread is from here, even. And that's a super good type of bread. I love cornbread.
Ready to parry.
There we go. And heal you up. I am not. I am from the West Coast. Florida is very East Coast.
Careful, my L.
There we go. And then I actually think healing you again. is a good call. And
On fire.
Here we go.
Virtuose.
We'll fit. You see,
There. Okay. No. I'm not. I'm like a state away from the West Coast. So kind of in the middle of nowhere. I'm not gonna dox myself though.
Ready to parry.
That's probably all you really. I mean, you've pretty much got the gist of it.
Here's your card.
There we go. All right. I need Lune back. So close.
Let us stain them. A brilliant light.
All right.
Well, thanks.
Damn it.
well, well.
Yeah, people are weird.
Try me.
Although I know that like the general consensus probably would be like that's horrible, but on the other hand, I'm kind of like, I kind of get it, because you ever see those kids who are just like running everywhere and you can't control them?
Dance begins.
So like, it's kind of in a gray area, I think.
Flames. Brave.
Deck.
All right.
Here's your card. Danger!
I will say, you know what is incredibly uncommon in my area that I absolutely hate? It's actually uncommon in my area for you to use leashes for anything, for pets. And I think that is like the most messed up thing ever. I think it should be illegal to have a dog off leash.
Mercy.
Brace yourselves.
I'm ready.
It's because like people underestimate how dangerous dogs are. And that's coming as a person who loves dogs. And because like you never know how sociable dogs are.
Finesse and precision.
There we go.
I'll do it.
So he is weak to ice.
I'm ready. margin for error.
Inverted prevents a character from being healed. They take damage instead. Are we still inverted? Okay.
Careful, my elf. Brilliant light.
There.
Time to strike.
I believe your characters are inverted. The black skin is a hallmark of it. Yeah. An explorable experience. Learn strong enough to hold on. Yeah, no, exactly. I've heard so many horror stories of people with dogs like messing other people up or getting messed up or etc etc, and it's just like the basic necessity for being outside with your dog in public is to have it be able to be on a leash.
Your fate. You see it.
I think I've done it. Yo! Is this combo unique? Or no, it can't be unique. But that's still cool. That was sick. Third try.
Well, turns out this Neverin wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learn fast.
Yo.
All this. This is what we're fighting for.
Yeah. A pit of corpses. But I assume it's to keep this from continuing to happen. What she's meaning. Forgotten Battlefield. Dualiso. Alright. I feel like Verso and Gustav are always the ones getting the like weapon upgrades, kinda. Like they get so much more weapons. To make sure we keep dying. Oh, it had Verso's face next to it. But we can double check. Dualiso. Okay. Play again after a base attack? Ooh, actually, wait. All right. God, we fell a long way. Like, how did we survive that fall, even? We're still not at the top anymore. Plot armor? Fair. It's always plot armor, isn't it? I almost made it. All right, come grab this. Come on, Bominos. Everybody, let's go. All right. Why is she floating? Yeah, she has to float. She has no shoes. And also, she is my spellcaster, so I assume that's the other side of the bridge before the guy attacked. Yeah. I get that. Wouldn't want to scrape those tootsies. The bigger question I have is why hasn't she just picked up a pair of shoes somewhere? We come across so many corpses, it wouldn't be that hard for her to get a pair of shoes. That was when I'm walking barefoot. Hurts so bad. You know, when I was a kid, I used to sit and, like, try to walk around, like, barefoot outside, even over, like, rocks and stuff, because I thought, like, aha! Then I'll be able to, if I toughen up, I'll be able to walk on everything. And then I realized that I was just basically just making the world harder for myself by doing that all the time. Because I had a gravel driveway, so I would just do that all the time. Like, sure, I guess it kind of worked, but, like, also, why am I bothering? That's, like, such a pointless task.
Oh, lovely.
Also, like, it's already wore off, like, the effect or whatever. Stab through the hand, ugh. Rough weekend. I bet. I actually dropped a knife on my thigh once when I was a teenager, and then I bandaged it all up myself because I was super into zombie apocalypse stuff.
Yeah. We can bury your friend under this tree, if that's okay with you.
So I fixed it all up. It was not a good thing. It was terrible. I could probably tell a better version of that story at some point. R.I.P. Gustav. But yeah, I ended up... But I was in Boy Scouts when my friends decided to do ugh.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started.
For those who come after.
Countess, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us.
You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family.
Oh. Oh.
See you in the next life.
Oh. Aw. Where did we actually bury him? Bury him? Wait. That... It was sad. Although, you know what? His fancy prototype arm that him and his friends made, or him and his apprentices made, really did work. Like, it pushed back, like, the dude who, like, a fully charged one. It's straight up. I think it was overcharged. I think it had to be more than the 10 charges you use in the normal gameplay. It, SKA, that had to be like, you know, like a 20-30 charge instead, but like at minimum. But you know, it knocked the big bad
For about
back
2 hours.
into a
Then there's
wall.
Big Lake. We shouldn't go there at all. Like we should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food, and then from there, we head north to Monoko Station
Why there?
to recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress Heart.
Okay.
Yes, you can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay.
Okay.
So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true.
Okay.
Fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
I assume Renoir is the main bad guy.
Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. And then we'll take the Paintress's heart.
It really is just Paris, isn't it? Because, like, Paris is a big city in the middle of a continent away from any ports. And so, like... You know what I mean? So, like, we actually had to hike about the distance into, like, Paris. Kind of interested to go look at the map again now. So many more options now. What's this song?
How far up the mountain is Monoko Station? Will we see snow?
I am not entering that country. You know what? I like France. I don't know if I'd ever go to Paris. I was told Paris is where all of the stereotypes of France that people don't like are. It's pretty much just Paris. But I was told you go to like Brittany or Normandy or Dijon or any of the other places. I don't think Dijon is the right area. It's the one in the bottom right by Spain. But kind of by Spain. I was told that everyone's like super nice and you get to have all the good stuff about France, and everyone's nice and polite. France from people is when they haven't gone to Paris. Yeah, that's everything that I've heard, is that if you are interested in seeing anything in France, don't go to Paris. Or if you do go to Paris, like, you keep it brief, go see your things and go somewhere else in France for the rest of your trip.
Not too high, but yeah, there's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right, there's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh. Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
Aw.
That you will.
You want to spend time with CL? Yeah. Go hang out. She seems open to talking. I feel like that's the thing for like every country. Don't go to the capital or most renowned tourist spot. Yeah. Honestly, that's the big thing that I've heard with a lot of places, is that there's some countries that are like all in one. They're like biggest city, but like there's a difference between a working city and just there's like work cities, there's leisure cities, and then or not leisure cities, work cities, tourist cities, and then there is hybrids. And essentially, you don't want to go to a work city as a tourist as much. Like a good example is, I was always told New York is Los Angeles is a work city. You don't go to Los Angeles to sightsee, because that's not what Los Angeles is there for. Like if you go there trying to see the sights, you're going to probably be disappointed with your trip. It's going to be, it's not pretty. It's not like there's everybody is going to be like just working, it's so on and so forth. It's not like a tourist destination. The city is too big and spread out. All of its tourist attractions are technically like way out of the way, so on, blah 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 blah. But then like New York is a hybrid. It is both a working city, but it's also like you can go hang out there and there's lots of stuff to do, and it's not that hard to do the tourist stuff without really getting like in people's way for the businesses. And anyway, it's a whole I could go on.
Less stressed than the others.
You can do the touristy things there.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
That was probably because I was visiting at some distance. Yeah, I was told the best way to visit LA is if you have a local there to sort of guide you through stuff.
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analyzing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Just got to a major deja vu for some reason. Yeah, maybe.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
Story for a story. Quite fair, I think. No, you're right. What was I thinking? It's better to stay mysterious.
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories, and then there are stories.
Okay.
You first, then.
Full of battle and danger, strange wonders and mystery.
Something unusual, then? Strange wonders and mysteries?
A bit impersonal, Not really how you get to know each other. I don't think that's worthy of a trade. No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Okay.
Straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
Verso and CL spend the next few minutes arguing whether CL should also share. Verso, who remains evasive, grows a little bit. Okay. 1. Get back to the others. Okay.
Your oldest friend is a Gestrel.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Don't like her tone. I like her a lot more. The thing is that in camp I play as Verso. Verso basically showed up while Gustav, who was the last guy who we just buried. Well, we buried his mechanical arm, but we just buried him but Verso just showed up randomly after he died. Like, the main bad guy showed up, killed Gustav, and then everyone's like, oh my God. And then Verso's like, I got this. And everyone's like, who the fuck are you? Then he's like, we have to go. And everyone's like, okay. And then everyone is gone. And then we're like, wait, why did we just trust this guy? And now it's like him trying to he has explained himself a little bit. It's like a whole thing.
Gustav would have loved that.
Them being all like, I don't know about you is very valid, I think.
Why? Because he liked Jestrels.
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere.
Yeah, spend time with Lune. Just find him handsome. He is pretty handsome. He's over 100 years old though. As he walks by the fire. Like he is physically 68, but he's over 100 years old.
Not a lot of options out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
You're thinking of Renoir, Selvi? Oh,
Alliances
you're right.
Usually give and take, as our conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
Honestly, I will say Verso looks like he's physically like 38, 40 to like 40. He's somewhere between like, he's like late 30s, early 40s, depending on his genetics.
All right,
I would
then.
guess.
As a gesture.
You know,
of
because
good
sometimes
faith,
people.
I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need,
Well, aren't you a quick study?
but I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
Because like he's old, he's clearly old enough that he could have some salt and pepper gray hair, but he's not like old. I feel like we've already established that. All right, as a just
Right. As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
all right. Lune spends some time bombarding Verso with questions. Verso remains evasive, which pisses Lune off, but also triggers an insatiable sense of curiosity. Reluctantly intrigued, as is Verso. All right. Interrogation is over. They go back to the others. My question is like, why is he still being sketchy with everything? Yeah, no, 0 lore drops. We don't get to find out what that was.
How come Minoko lives so far from the other Jestrels?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Jestrels who went missing after the fracture.
Okay.
The lost Jestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
With those who come after. Hi, Decaf.
How come
Minoko's a searcher.
the lost Jestrels?
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
Sounds about right.
That was sad.
Yeah.
You were sad.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
And not just her, but...
Julie, but not just her, but yeah.
Want a hug?
I love Eskia.
Yeah. I do.
Go to spend time with Eskia, of course. Go be friends with Eskia.
She reminds me of someone.
Love the hug from that huge. All right, big old marshmallow. He flies and stuff. He's like, I love him. He's adorable. Who, Mael?
Who? Mael?
Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
What monster wouldn't want to spend time with Eskia? You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you.
You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you.
Oh well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it.
No. Don't be like that. Don't put bad voodoo on Esquier. He's simple. He's adorable.
You're so very wise.
Yep, Verso the Wire.
Yep. Verso the Wise.
Oh, great name. Oh, can I be Eskia the Great? No, wait. How about Eskia the Brave? Oh, no. Eskia the Great is better.
Yeah.
Just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
Aye. Level 2, eh? Like a bit more nonsense before going back to the others. Alright. So that's Lights of the Past. What's this one? Anyway. I love the giant sack of friendship so much. I know, right? He's so good. I love him. Allies health. On turn. How do I do that though? Wait. Genuinely, how do I do that? That can consume one moon charge on. Like, how do I actually do that action? In that dash. Play again after a base attack. Lenum. Anyway. Then we'll just. Yeah. Ain't that her whole shtick? Give moon charges and move that use them. Yeah, that's why I'm confused. Is it says at the beginning of turn you can do it, like as if it's an action I can just choose to take or not take. And it's like, how do I choose to do the thing or not do the thing? Also, you know what's kind of crazy is that no matter how far away we go, we always can find the exact same campsite. But hi Anwi, welcome in. How have you been? Although it looks like we've gotten further from the place we're going. What it means that on the start of a turn. Oh, okay. Write the Journal of Gustav's Apprentices. I have been. You? I'm doing good. I'm nocturnal now because I have a day job that is graveyards, so that's fine. I spent some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. Lead the trail. Yeah, well, no, not literally in a graveyard, but Ursa's best friend. All right, but I'm working night shift. In fact, actually, I have to wrap up stream pretty much as soon as we're done with this camp because I actually have to go get ready to work and leave to go to work. Manuel quietly approaches Lune. Apologize for behavior on their way to bury Gustav.
Hey,
Whoa, her hair was all negative. Okay, Gull.
God, I love cheeseburgers and guns. I am the American. Hi-yah!
There you go. Night shift for a summer. It was less than ideal. No, that was my actual voice. But yeah, no, night shift's been all right so far. Honestly, doing night shift isn't too bad.
Hey.
You really haven't been around here much if you don't know my like voice range. So I can talk more like this. I can talk. This is how I normally talk, is about right here. This is my natural speaking voice. Down here a little bit when I'm not trying to do something. And yeah, I can go down here if I really want to.
Autobots, roll out.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of funny. Metal Gear. I wanted to be a voice actor at one point. Halo S announcer.
Slayer. Kilimanjaro.
Anyway. Okay.
I didn't mean.
It's fine.
I just.
Keep pulling. Too accurate. Stop. I'm trying to think of other funny voices I could do. I've been told that my snake is really good, like my solid snake.
Colonel, I keep trying to sneak around, but the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. Must destroy Metal Gear.
What else? Oh, Peter. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I can do a bunch of Team 4-star voices. I'd have to actually like sit and think. Can you please do Arthur Morgan? I actually never played Red Dead Redemption.
Judge.
Something like that, I think, maybe. I don't know.
I miss him too.
It's.
Now back to the emotional bonding moment.
It's hard.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it. Sitting with it.
Stick to over the top
Using it.
FPS. Wait, what do you mean? But yeah, no, I really want to do, I always wanted to be a voice actor. That was a huge thing. The funny thing, I used to be able to do a lot more voices, and I used to practice a lot more. You know what? Give me a different game and I will do it. You know, I've actually sat and thought about doing, something I've thought about doing is doing like one of those old RPGs, like Final Fantasy or something, where all the text is, there's no voice acting, and just reading everything, like voice acting everything. I always thought that would be kind of fun.
But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
But I always wanted to be a voice actor. The only issue is that it's such a hard thing to get into. Like, and the thing that I actually made a TikTok about this. The thing I struggle with the most is actually getting like something to audition with. And I probably need to I feel like I need to take classes or get coached or something. But I feel like if I had like a director, I could voice act pretty much anything.
What do you mean?
Whatever people wanted, I can get in there, I think.
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me.
Audition for English dubs? I would love to. All of the auditions are in like Texas, if I remember right, and I'm pretty far away from Texas for like dubbing for anime. What? Because you kind of got us right at the beginning of a new story arc where right after somebody died, a major character died.
When I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go, I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going, to make sure I continue.
Monet.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost, especially when I use Chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness, and they help me.
You feel Gustav?
Yeah, I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for Chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Aw.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
All right. Time together in a moment that was special for both of them. Okay, now can I go to sleep? Check up on the others again? Okay, I have to go though. Wait, hold on. We can get through this. I technically have 15 minutes still. Why? But
What are you working on?
Continue.
actual cutscene this time.
If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
Do a
Ask
work, you
questions
dork.
for help.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to go through all this again.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
Okay.
I like that.
I think technically the cut. You know what? I'll just wrap up after this.
After he was gone.
I remember
I'm sure it'll remember, and if not, I
the
can.
night we first met. At the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the Gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
Okay.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
Hmm. Hey, yo. I knew she was gonna lay down next to her.
It wasn't logical.
How long is this
Part
cutscene?
of me really
Yeah,
believed
gay.
My parents and their expedition had succeeded. that they'd stopped her.
They were roommates.
Then the paint just woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day.
Wait.
You avoided me after. Why?
Wait, is it actually that?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
Hi.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live.
I keep thinking it's gonna end, and it doesn't
What
happen.
times for friendships.
I agree.
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
There we go. Too lewd for me, though. Alright. We can't be so lucky. No romance scene, apparently. Oh, well, like, we probably have to get another one for that to happen. But, thank you guys all so much for watching. It's saved. Awesome. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you all had a cell of a time. If you enjoyed the show and you haven't yet, please give a like, give a follow. It really helps with the algorithm and my self-esteem. I was just looking at how they're... It's just... Okay. If you'd like to keep up to date with all things Cell, you can check out the Discord. Best way to keep up to date with all things that I'm up to. You can also... so exclamation point Discord. You can also follow me on social media at with my socials. I post pretty much daily TikToks, or pretty close to daily. I check out the merch store. Advanced code Selvion10 at checkout at Advanced GG to get 10% off, and I get 10% of that as a commission. And check out the Patreon. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Bye, everybody.